Hello, hello. Brent back with you with another episode of KILLEBREW'n. This is my second video I've made that will showcase some of my Harman KILLEBREW collection. And today I'm going to show you quite a bit of cards. I'm actually just going to walk you through handheld camera of my display that I have currently of my KILLEBREW cards. This changes often, update it just to look at different cards, or if I update with new cards to the collection. I'm just gonna kind of show it to you as is right now. I'm in my home office right now and I have a bunch of KILLEBREW cards on top of an old antique piano. This is the piano that's in this room is actually from my wife's grandfather. After he passed, he gave it to us, so it's kind of an heirloom, about 100-year-old piano, and I use the top of it to display my KILLEBREW collection. What you're looking at right here is a painting that my 15-year-old daughter made for me for Christmas. Quite honestly, probably at the end of the day, probably my most valued KILLEBREW, just because it was such a sweet gesture, and really appreciated her and that nice gift that she gave me. Being that it is KILLEBREW'n, we got to be sponsored by a brew, and I thought it apropos to be sponsored by an Idaho brewery, and not just any Idaho brewery, but one that originated in Harman's hometown. I'm going to pan down here for a moment. This is a tap handle from the Payette Brewing Company. They're actually out of Boise, but they are named for the Payette River, which flows through the city of Payette, birthplace, hometown, and where Harman is buried, Payette, Idaho. This is their Citra Pale Ale Rodeo. They're a very kind of Old West themed brewery. Pistolero Porter is my favorite of theirs. I can put a link to the brewery down below. Definitely check them out. They are one of Idaho's probably most popular breweries. They have grown exponentially. The guy that started it was working for Boeing in Seattle, moved back to his hometown and started this brewery, and totally recommend it. So without further ado, I'm just going to pan around and show you off some cards and a couple other KILLEBREW items in my collection. So probably a good idea to start with his rookie card. Sorry about the glare. 1955 Topps PSA 5. His iconic rookie card, 55. And I'm gonna go around in this random order to show you off some things that I have up here on my piano top here. This is a recent pickup. It was actually a Secret Santa gift. The Upper Deck Legends Harman KILLEBREW autograph. It's just a clean card with it just shows off his autograph so well. So I loved it up here. Here's his Playing Days Washington Senators cap that I have up here. Next we have a 1971 Topps Super. Back here we have one of my favorite photos. Let me see if I can get this to you. This is a UPI telephoto from August 31st, 1964 at Metropolitan Stadium, autographed by Harman and Tony Oliva. This was, Tony was, I think it was his rookie year. Harman KILLEBREW is the veteran now, and he is, I'm sure, passing off some of his hitting wisdom to a young Tony. Love that picture. Next we have a 64 Topps Giants. Love these large size cards. Here is the first card of the Minnesota Twins, formerly Washington Senators, their first team card. Still has them in their Senators uniforms, obviously. All the Twins that year were without hats because they didn't have any pictures with Twins hats yet. So they didn't get to the 70s airbrushing technology that we all have grown to love. But cool card. first exhibits card. Fantastic. You've seen this one. This is one of my top pickups of 2019. 1955 Topps doubleheader. Really one of my favorite cards in my entire collection. Another exhibit. This is the one of him. Sorry, I get some zoom in here. Of him throwing. And it's got the statistics back. As opposed to this one has a blank back. Batting. Throwing. Next. 1962 Topps KILLEBREW'n Send One into Orbit. Just love this card. One of my favorite action shot cards of him. Next, we have his 1965. One of my favorite looking cards. Just a really clean card. Good portrait picture of him. Love the pennant. Just love the look of that set. Probably my favorite card, just action shot of him, is this 73. Love the jerseys. Not too many people came out for that game today. I think it's against Cleveland. Great shot of him as he was getting into the twilight of his career. Here is his only 1957 Topps card. So his rookie is 55. He has a 56, but then he was sent back to the minors in 57. He was a bonus baby, which meant that back in the day when you got signed to a big contract, you had to be on the big league team for the first 2 years. So he went straight from high school to the Senators, never went to minor league. And after those 2 years were up, they sent him down to the minors to just obviously work on his game a bit. And he had a couple of small stints in 57, but not a card. So he is in the third row, fifth from the right, excuse me. Another just great autograph photo of him. Next we have a very famous card because Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle are honored and blessed to be in the company of Harmon Killebrew. But goodness sakes, talk about just 3 iconic players on one card. This thing can get pricey. This isn't a 4, and it was not cheap. But it's a good looking 4. Last but not least, I'm going to show off a couple of cool things. Autograph baseball, 1969 MVP. This right here is my very first Harmon Killebrew card. This was given to me by my uncle who knew Harmon back in, early 80s. My uncle did the electrical work for Harmon's auto dealership in nearby Ontario, Oregon. And this was one of the gifts he gave him. And he gave this to me. Really cool. Now I'm going to move this for a second, because I need to show you what these items are sitting on. This is Harmon Killebrew, baseball superstar. Funny enough, Pepino Man briefly showed this in a video he made last week, and I commented to him what I'm about to tell you. Cool retro book, right? But inside, to Mike from Dad, Christmas 1971. So Mike is my second cousin. Dad is the uncle that I have. On my mom's side, they're all second generation, so my great uncle. That's who Dad is. So this was given to my cousin from my uncle, Christmas 1971, to Mike. Good luck, Harmon Killebrew. Since he is my second cousin, he's quite a bit older than me. This was actually him going into college. He was entering in Boise State. And Harmon wanted to wish him good luck and autograph this book for him. So I think that's pretty cool. So there you have it. There is KILLEBREW'n episode 2, where I show off a random array of my KILLEBREW PC. Hopefully we'll have some more coming your way in the coming months. Thanks for watching as always, guys. Appreciate every one of you. Have a great day.